Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Bright Intention. My name is Jessie and today I'm just going to be flipping through my 2019 bullet journal planner setup. So this year I am going to be using the Lookgerm 1917 dot grid notebook. I've been wanting to try this one since I started bullet journaling, and this year I finally bought it, and I bought it in the emerald green color. Normally this video I would be planning with you as we go, but I got impatient and I already finished it, so I'm just going to show you what I've got. So this is the front of the notebook. I haven't filled in my name or address or anything like that yet. I was going to wait until after I got the, after I filmed this. And then I've already filled out the index with all the stuff I have. I have about 23 or 24 pages. And this already filled out, so we made some progress, we made a dent. This is my 2019 cover page. I've never done a cover page before, but I really wanted to try one this year. And then I have a January to whichever month I end in. I typically get around 6 months in a bullet journal, so I'm assuming this will be through June, but give or take, especially since I'm not in school at this time. Then after that, I have my 2019 at a glance, which isn't a super useful spread, but it's just one of those that it's like a staple to me. I just like having it in my bullet journal. I also have a birthdays and holidays spread. I filled it out with birthdays already. I still need to go back though and double check the dates of some holidays, such as Mother's Day, Father's Day, and the day Thanksgiving will fall on in 2019. As you'll notice also, my bullet journal spread is just in pen, black pen. I'm not doing a lot of color in the beginning. That way it's not overdone and I can save all that for my monthly spreads. And then we have my future log. I did the vertical layout this time and we'll see if it works. But typically this is where I'll put our bill due dates, or for example, our lease for our apartment ends on May 31st. So I can go ahead and write that in over there. That way, whenever I'm planning each month and I flip back, I'll be reminded like, oh hey, we need to start doing something about that. And then there's the second half of the year. I go ahead and put the full year in my what's it called, future log, just that way it's there and I have it. And I don't know why, it's just one of those things I've always done, even though it's not necessarily necessary. And then next, I have my goals and the books I want to read. So for my goals page, I have health and fitness goals I want to achieve, education and reading goals I want to achieve, and as well as goals I want to achieve for my blog and YouTube channel, as well as any social media associated with those two. At the time At the time that I'm filming this video, I have not yet planned for the new year completely. I'm filming this video in the middle of December, just in case Rowan's born before this video is scheduled to go up. That way it's ready to go. So I haven't evaluated my goals for the new year yet, but here's the categories. I can't tell you one of the goals though that I'm thinking about adding to my health and fitness, and that is to walk my dog at least 3 days a week. That will officially start after the postpartum period ends, just to be safe. For the books I want to read, that's pretty self-explanatory. I just write in books that I maybe find on other people's channels or that I just think of and I just want to read. So I write them down and just put them in there. After that, I have a book spread to track which books I read this year or I'll read in 2019. And I have the title, author, I have my start date and my end date. And we'll see if 2 pages is enough room or not. I know 1 page was more than enough room in my last bullet journal, but I'm hoping to maybe get a little bit more reading done this year. And then on my next page, I have my library log. Instead of buying books in 2019, I want to use my library card more often, mostly because I don't want to just spend money on books and have to store them, because even though I love them and I love having books and being able to read them anytime I want, storage eventually gets to be an issue. Deciding which books I want to get rid of to make room for more gets to be an issue. So I'll just use my library card and save a little bit of money along the way too. But I'm pretty bad about keeping up with due dates and stuff, and I check my bullet journal every day, so I can just write when it's due and the date I returned it for my records, just in case. First, so I can see, you know, how long I'm holding books, and secondly, so if there's ever any late fees, I can see how much they would be, or if I realize I turned it in ahead of time, I can say, hey, why is there a late fee? I turned it in. So yeah. And then I have my growth trackers for social media and my blog and YouTube. And the channel, the numbers are all based on where I'm currently at and how fast everything grows. My Instagram and Twitter grow the fastest typically, and my Pinterest grows the absolute slowest. But I mean, and everything grows just a little bit at different rates. So I just put a number, like estimate of about how much they're growing, and then I'll just color them in as I hit milestones. And who knows, hopefully it'd be nice if I was making another tracker like this in a few months before the year's over. The next thing I have is my wish list and my open close list. I talked about these pages in my bullet journals that I wish I had used more bullet journal spreads I wish I'd used more video, excuse me. And I want to just go ahead and add the wish list and see what I'm wanting at this time. Maybe I can put Rowan stuff in it or just stuff like that. And I have the open close list, track diaper usage, maybe wipes, and then I also want to use it to track I think our dog food and cat food, and see exactly how long it's lasting them. Because I feel like I'm buying food for the cats more often than the dog, but I know that we have 2 cats, so it makes sense, whereas we only have 1 dog. So yeah. And these next 2 spreads are just for fun. I've always been a little bit interested in astrology, but this year I want to get more into it. So I kind of made a moon phase meanings cheat sheet. This one over here is where I messed up in the chart I was looking at, because I could have just done the new moon at the top, but it's okay. There's just a random little circle off to the left. So I'm really interested to I also want to track the moon phases like in my monthly spreads, and then use that and this to kind of work together, if that makes sense, and see what everything means. I just really like the idea of it. I want to get more into it this year, and I plan on going to the library sometime the week that I'm filming this to pick up maybe a book about astrology and just see if it's something that I'm really interested in. I also made a cheat sheet for the planets and their meanings, and then which sign they go with, or is it which zodiac sign they go with. This page, but both these pages I copied off of Pinterest. Just gonna put that out there, the truth. That way I would have some help with laying it out and seeing how I wanted it. But yes, those are 2 of my astrology cheat sheets. And then I have one more. My last spread that I set up, or I think there's another. Yes, sorry, I had to see what was after that. My last spread that I set up is my zodiac cheat sheet, which is just all the zodiac signs, the dates that go with them, as well as their elements, whether they're cardinal, fixed, or mutable. I can't remember what that, I think those are the modes maybe. And then the polarities, I think, which are the active, reactive. I have what they all are, what they mean, and then I have the definitions as well for the elements, modes, if I'm correct, and the polarities. But anyways, that's my 2019 bullet journal setup. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to start using this journal. Some of these spreads at the end are more just for fun. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to start using my 2019 bullet journal on a regular basis. Bye guys.